got no regrets. I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position. They thought I was.
What's going on? Social media land. Pulse, solid. I'm thinking arc smooth, right? Like, again, I never threw an original one, right? Like, that might show my age, I guess. But this is gonna be, again, I think, gonna be a tournament bowler's ball. Like a very archy, control, maybe a two-hander, right? Who doesn't have a ton of speed, but needs smooth and predictable. This is gonna be an option. And so we're gonna look at, again, the Rockstar, and also the Apex Solid, which was new swag ball. So I think they're actually going to be very comparable in the same realm of ball reaction. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. We may get around to a full game. I don't know. But, yeah, fresh house shot. Just had to put down. Shout out to, again, Bowler 10 Rack. Appreciate everybody in the team here. And then also, if you're in South Florida, get to Bowler's Edge Pro Shop. Tony and Roger, take care of me. Take care of you. Everything else, Coolick, Bowlersmart, got you covered. Everything else. So, let's get to bowling. So your tournament bowler's ball. I'm gonna start on about 22. Woo. That actually did a little more than I thought it was. And most of the time with the solids, the more oil gets on the cover, typically a little cleaner, a little more responsive they become. Oh, wow. And I like that shot too. Got a little behind the head pin. So always can do a handful of things, like slow down with the speed or move further to the right. Hopefully get it to the friction a little faster, have it see it a little bit faster. It's just, you move right, like the miss left becomes more exaggerated, so I'm more likely to cross over. A little pulse. This is a little messenger. So just getting comfortable, and then yeah, we'll get to the other bowling balls. Go. There we go. Nice high flush one. So yeah, this definitely gives me like it's competing with the self mode as far as like a smooth archier option. I'm curious to see once I do go to pick up this Rockstar. Rockstar was a little bit smoother for me personally. So I'm curious, will it still look that way? And I actually had the Apex being a little bit quicker, but I think most of my shots were at the other bowling center. So I wonder if that's going to translate here. Does it become more responsive or less responsive? Oh yeah, so definitely kind of begging me to cheat just a little bit. I think more oil gets on the cover, and I mentioned this before, it's going to get a little more responsive. All right, so that little Rockstar action, stay in the same spot. Yeah, so definitely, again, arc, a little more, again, comparable. And I know a lot of people have drilled maybe like another, like the pros specifically, right? Like Beef and Barnes, right? They've drilled more than one Rockstar at this point to give it a chance. And Chris Martin, I think, just won with this ball too, so. But let me see, again, if that was more of a me thing, that maybe I just missed it at the bottom. Try to make sure I get around this one. Oh yeah, so that definitely, I cut it kind of pretty short. So I think, almost felt like Stu on that shot just got here and like didn't really follow through as much. There's a good shot. Oh, now I'm seeing something. Now I'm seeing something now. All right, so looks pretty good. All right, let's pick up that pulse. Let's go a little back and forth, and then we pick up the Apex. All right, so again, I cheated about 24 with my feet. Still looking to get this ball pretty far to the right. So Rockstar's probably gonna be a little more angular, where this one again, it's just giving me a little smoother. And I think that probably has something to do with the core numbers. Like off top, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I have to believe, I'm probably wrong, but it's on the side of the screen whether this is higher RG ball or not. So yeah, definitely I'm thinking the pulse is going to be, again, just a bit more. I need to be further to the right. Yeah. So it doesn't love that spot, you know, the same way. And it's not as bad, right? But it's just more controllable. So pushed it out there, and it's still, like, again, not my best shot, right? But it still found a way to shake it out. So that's the difference. I feel like, again, when I increase the angle, you know, it just, the Rockstar's probably gonna look a pinch better because it just seems to be storing a little more energy down the lane. And my quick thoughts is this is gonna actually split the middle. Like, it's gonna be, I think, a little bit cleaner and more responsive than a Pulse, but not as responsive as a Rockstar. My early prediction, I could be very wrong, but we're gonna throw it. I tell you, man, it's a swag in your bag, man. Like, y'all keep saying, you know, like they some B-list bowling balls. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying it because they paid me. I'm telling you, they ain't paid me. I wish Brunswick would pay me. I wish Storm would pay me. I wish Swag would pay me. I wish Motive would pay me. You know, it'd make my life very easy, right? I could just do this and shoot videos all day long. So I'm gonna jump a little to the left. Split the difference. It likes the angle a little bit more than the Pulse, but let's see. I'm gonna pick up the Pulse again. Let's see if we're just transitioning the lane as well. I think that has to do with some of it. All right, so we got the Pulsey Pulse. So definitely, yeah, we're getting a more. Do I feel like you should carry all three of these in a bag? Probably not. But again, maybe you weren't a fan of the Rockstar, right? And you know, it was either not enough, or you know, maybe you had an over/under reaction with it, and you want something that you could play more direct and straighter angles with. You know, like then you go to a Pulse. You know, but maybe you still want a little pop. Like the Pulse looks cool, but maybe it's a little too smooth. Go with the Apex. Solid. Oh, I rolled over some on that one. We saw some hook. We saw plenty of hook. See what we see with the Rockstar. Again, cheating back into my most comfortable place. So I definitely feel like the lanes are transitioning, and yeah, the Rockstar definitely feels like it's probably the most angular of these particular three. But you still have phase twos, stealth modes, sub-zero forages. If you can find a primal shock, that's this cleaner, you know, symmetrical ball. That's more than oil. Oh, wow. So again, definitely slowing down a little bit as you starting to create more angle, right? It just makes more sense to slow the speed down. But no, like that ball starting to see it. Like it's definitely, yeah, you know, breaking the cover in is real. Breaking the cover in is real as it comes. Like giving me like a slightly stronger GB5. Like that's what I'm getting from the Pulse, right? Like it's earlier and a little more arc like than the GB. So definitely got a little wider with that one. So, but yeah, ball is looking really all three of them are really good. Rockstar definitely. Like I said, I'm gonna jump all the way left with that one, and this should. I think that's the gap. With Rockstar. So again, all three of them can do, I feel like, a little bit of everything. The one that plays the best from a little bit straighter, kind of felt like with the Apex. And then, you know, as you cheat a little bit left, a little bit, right, the pulse, and then the furthest left, right, Rockstar just kind of still hands down looked the best. But the pulse was starting to surprise me the more and more I was throwing it, because as long as I don't give it too, like throw it too far to the right, like it sees it enough, but just don't make it be like a theorem solid. It's not that. As soon as I say that, then it just picks up like nobody's business, you know. That's what happens. That's what happens, man. Yeah, Pulse definitely has opportunity to do some really, really good things. I think, again, Nationals obliterate this ball with some surface. It's going to give you a even smoother ball reaction than, you know, GB5 or even like a stealth mode if you're staying within the Brunswick family. Or a better one, I guess, is the Ethos Solid. Is that what it is? I think so. Ethos Solid. Like, this feels even a bit smoother than that one, in my opinion. So, pattern opening up is really helping, I think, all of them. So now let's throw Apex, and we're gonna get up out of here, man. The video's long enough. We didn't toss them all around the lane. Hopefully that helps you guys make some buying decisions. And we gotta support, you know, my boy, you know, Resnick, Strike, Yap, Repeat, man. That's really what we do on YouTube. We strike a little bit, and then we yap. There you have it, guys. Till next time, hit that like, subscribe. Links for everything is below. I'm gonna pick up the ball. You want to support the channel? Use the links right under the video. Goes a long way, man. Appreciate you guys.
More counting it up, forming a plan. Ain't buying no chain till I buy me some land. Making the way to buy my estate. Boat on the lake, plus one in the bay. What can I say? I want it all.